Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. It's a craptacular Tuesday at that. It is raining and cold. So cold that your bones hurt. Kind of cold. It's been raining here since Sunday. Hasn't stopped. Can't go outside. I kind of wish this whole COVID thing was kind of like that. Yay! Yep, I got it. Thank you for sharing. I has it. I bought a Ann Landers book, but it's basically a biography. So that probably won't do. A little lemonade. That tastes like sins. And hello, Golden Sniper, the wolf. Welcome. That lemonade tastes like sins and sugar. Yeah. So it's been really bad weather here. I don't know. Stinky. It was nice on Saturday, but the rest of the week, bad, bad, bad. Let's see. Before we get into things, I'm gonna do like our Sunny Bro Prince Magnum. He takes the first 10 minutes of his live and gives like life updates, and then he gets into things. Let's see. So I have a video coming out tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Tomorrow's video is just a vlog and haul. It's a 2-day thing. Hey, H7. It's a 2-day vlog haul. We went to last week. We went to Walmart and TJ Maxx. Monday, Tuesday we went to Aldi's and Big Lots. Hey, H7, good to see you. We went to Aldi's and Big Lots and Five Below, and then we just did a haul for 2 days. And then Friday is another snack crate unboxing. So when you go to order your snack crate, there's a coupon for 50% off. So 50% off is like an introductory box, I guess. You could pick which one you want, or take whatever they send. And then you can get that month's box as well. So that's how I got 2 boxes last month. It does say that another box has dispatched. Hey, John's in the house. How are you? It does look like the October box has dispatched. I was kind of a little okay with the September box, because the point of Snack Crate is to get out of this country snacks, but it was kind of cool. I'm glad there was no elk jerky in there. There was salmon jerky or some kind of fish jerky. I don't do fish, no. But so that's coming. But next Friday, I just got them in today. I got those mini brands, the little balls. Miss Kelly got balls to open on YouTube. Hey, whatever. Hey, whatever floats your boat. Makes your tail wag. But yeah, so we have that coming, and next Tuesday, I already have a Savers video coming out. So every week, Wednesdays and Fridays, we will have a brand new video. Wednesdays will be like hauls and vlogs. Fridays will be unboxings, whether it be subscription unboxings or some other dealy here. I have my eyes on some other things to purchase to unbox on my channel. Yes, I do have my Jeffree Star hoodie on. I had originally planned on purchasing the mystery boxes, the Halloween mystery boxes, but considering the current climate in regards to Jeffree Star and his way of life, the current events or, accusations, I don't feel comfortable, A, purchasing that, and B, opening that on my channel because, thumbsy downsies, many thumbsy downsies, and I'm sure people will not be happy about that. I'm just gonna use what I have, and I'm not gonna purchase anything else from Jeffree because we don't know the truth of anything at this point in time. the racial slurs, we all know he said it. He apologized, but apparently there's more to it. But now, you know, Jeffrey's being accused of sexual assault, and being a witness of sexual assault, but refusing to denounce it or some other stuff. So, as a sexual assault victim myself, I cannot, um, you know, usually, you know, in the scheme of life, we look at people and say they're innocent until proven guilty. But when it comes to a accusation of sexual assault, then you're guilty and proven innocent, because we can't be gaslighting and excusing said behavior until it's been proven false. Um, I don't know. Jeffrey's a hard call right now, so I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be appropriate for my channel for right now, and I'm not gonna spend, $150, $125 on a mystery box that I can't even open on my channel, or face the fact that I could get beat up on the street. So, I mean, in the town that I live in now, people are quite racist and hateful anyways. So, but just use what you got and don't buy any more, and you'll be fine. But I do really like ColourPop. So if you're looking for palettes that are comparable for a cheaper price, I'd say everything ColourPop is pretty good. When you get drinks that are full of sugar, makes you want to drink more of it. And I shouldn't be drinking liquid sugar. Yeah. So, and if for the ladies who really like Jeffree Star's lipsticks, I can tell you Wet n Wild Catsuit, just as good. Does the same job. You don't really need the expensive brands and stuff like that if you don't want it. I generally do, because, I'm new to all this, and, we live in a world of maskne and things like that, so you probably want something good on your face. So, yeah. So that's what's up and coming. Make sure you do go vote on my Miss Kelly's Retro Kitchen, so you can be entered for my giveaway. So what you could win is $30 sent to your PayPal or Venmo, or a $25 item off your Amazon or Etsy wish list. The reason I say $25 is because it would equal up to $30 with tax and, shipping fees and things like that. So the link for that video is right there in the chat. Let's see, current events. So they just announced yesterday that, this week, that Broadway will remain closed till May. Sad news, I'm sure, for a lot of you. For us New Yorkers, I am taking this as a win for myself. Means we, hey Mona, no Broadway till next May equals no tourists. There's literally no reason for tourists to be in New York right now. So this is like an epic time for me to go over to Manhattan or we say the city. We never really call it Manhattan, or sometimes I'll say NYC, but usually we just call it the city, So there probably will be another New York City vlog, most likely in December. Like I said, if Broadway stays closed, I may go over there more often. Hey, Marcy. It was quite pleasant there the other 2 weeks ago, because there's no tourists. There's literally no reason for a tourist to come here. Broadway's closed. The what do you call it? The Thanksgiving parade canceled. The ball drop. Peace to you, H7. The ball drop canceled. I mean, honestly, the ball drop thing, that's not for New Yorkers. Us New Yorkers never go to that. I can tell you flat out, we don't go to Times Square for New Year's Eve. Yeah, we don't waste our time with that, because you gotta, thank you. Yeah, we don't do New Year's Eve. It's not for us because if you don't know how New Year's Eve works in Manhattan, um, you literally have to get there at the wee crack of dawn the day before, and you got to stay there. You cannot move. You pick a spot and you cannot move. That means you got to wear a diaper. You got to poop your pants. You got to have everything. You got to have all your you got to have all your supplies. That's ridiculous. Fuck up out of here. That's what I'd say about that. I ain't doing that. I've been the only like thing like in New York City that I've ever done in my whole life is gone to the Macy's parade, and it's not as good as it is on TV. It's totally a waste of time. I was talking about the Rockefeller Center tree. I don't know. I have not heard about that. I mean, how do you put up a Rockefeller Christmas tree without people coming and swarming and not socially distancing? I don't know. I don't see it's gonna happen. Yeah. Well, it's in the smack dab of Times Square, so, no. And let me explain something to you. If you were even allowed to leave, the leaving thing is really a security thing. It's so New York City could pay attention as to who is in Times Square. The cops are going to be there checking it out, like Santa Claus, checking their list and checking it twice. It really is a security thing. Um, Thankfully, there is none of that. So the way they roll in New York City is if you can't use a bathroom in most fast food places. Well, now you really can't. There's no indoor dining or bathrooms, really. But generally, like the fast food places, like a McDonald's, if you want to use the bathroom, you couldn't use the bathroom unless if you actually have a receipt. They won't let anybody use restrooms, and that's before COVID. That's not new. That's been going on for quite some time. I guess it's a way to deter the homeless um, from harassing tourists and customers. I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I was eating at a restaurant on 34th Street, we were sitting outside, and yeah, there are some homeless people who will sit there, and it makes you feel uncomfortable to eat, and they're staring at you like, can I have some money, dude? Although I have to say, I don't know if I told you guys this, the best sign, the best homeless sign I saw the other day was F COVID, need money, want casual sex and weed. Hey, I gave him a buck because he was being honest. Hey, you need casual sex and weed? Here, have $1. I don't know how much that's going to get you, but I don't carry cash because it's just not a safe environment to be carrying any of that. I never carry cash because I'm a single lady, and I don't know. I don't need cash and Uber, and I'm very good at losing things. So, ooh. So yeah. So yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do about all that, but it's gonna be like no tourists, no reason for tourists for a while. I heard the opera's gone for the year too. Did I hear that? I heard something about uh the House of Opera is closed till next September. Maybe I'll get to go to New York City more often then, more vlogs. Fine by me. I just found out recently that they don't pay tax on clothing in New York City, but the rest of us schlubs in New York have to. Now I know why all my friends go to New York City for clothes. There's no tax. And that's probably why they raise the prices on the clothes and stuff in the stores there, because they don't have to charge tax. They got to make up for that, Oh, there's plenty of that. Well, no, there really isn't. I'm not really sure what New York City's problem is. I'm going to guess that there really isn't enough homeless shelters. I've been homeless and here on Long Island, and no, there's not enough. There's never enough homeless shelters, and now with everybody losing their jobs, I'm going to guess, what it looks like now is only the start of it. it's been pretty bad, you know, with the homelessness for quite some time. You know, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do about it. I mean, my experience being homeless in a homeless shelter. All right, I'll go a little personnel here. So hey Heather, um, so when I was homeless, first of all, I don't know if New York City does the same stuff as us out here. I mean, we're all in the same state, but every county may do have a different rule. So being in a homeless shelter is not free, okay? Um, uh, which is stupid, but it is, you know. Um, if you go to a homeless shelter, you have to, you know, if you're on disability, they'll take your disability check and they'll leave you like $40. Yeah, I did quite all right. It was only for 3, 4 weeks in a shelter. It wasn't bad. I mean, I was in a shelter, so I can't complain. And the shelter wasn't that bad. Um, so yeah, they're not free here. You have to you have to forfeit your. The first 3 months is free. No, I don't think it was scary. No, no, you got a roof. There's only like 17 ladies in there. It wasn't that bad, but like I'm saying, if in regards to New York City, I don't know how they do things. You know, it's not free, and there's a lot of rules. You know, there's some, you know, rules that you know, maybe some people can't follow, like, you know, there's curfews or drug tests and things like that. I mean, bottom line, homeless shelters are great and all, but we need more than that. We need actual, like, mental health care. That would solve the problem, because a lot of the people who are homeless, they don't choose to be homeless, but the thing is, you know, a lot of people out there are homeless due to, you know, medical bills, or there's veterans out there, which is ridiculous. I can't believe we still have a problem with homeless veterans. But, you know, the other thing is, you know, there's not enough housing out there for handicapped people, the mentally ill people, and that's a problem. Mentally ill people need special kind of housing because landlords can and do discriminate the handicapped people. They don't want it there because they're afraid they're going to destroy the property. I've had that. I actually went to go look at an apartment once, which I was going to pay cash, you know, every month for, and he didn't want me there because he didn't want to rent the apartment there because of mental health issues as well as domestic violence. I think he was the guy who was, you know, it seemed like he was, you know, one of those kinds of guys too. So yeah, you know, I mean, even with Section 8, there's ways of discriminating Section 8 because, you know, unfortunately there's some folks out there who have these programs and they make it bad for everybody else. And, you know, another thing with the homeless shelters, if you're not on Social Security, you know, what they'll do is they'll send you to a work site. Social Services in New York has work sites where they'll send you to do a job, but you don't get to keep that money. That goes to the homeless shelter. You know, you don't get to keep anything. And some homeless shelters, they'll make you forfeit your food stamps, and they'll use it to feed everybody else. So, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why people stay homeless here in New York. You know, people think that, you know, New York, because it's a liberal state or a Democrat state, that there's a lot of freebies here and things like that. No, there isn't. The only thing is, like with welfare is not a free program here. You have to earn it. Unless if, you know, for whatever reason, you're like me, who's handicapped, then you don't have to, but you have to pay it back at some point. It's not free. Like when I got my Social Security, when you get Social Security, you get a retro check. No, it's not free. The first 3 months is free in the shelter. If you don't find a place to live after 3 months, yeah, it's not free. But, you know, so that's that. And so I don't know what to say about that, but New York City, it's you know, it's a mixture of problems, you know, drugs, you know, the doctor's still the doctor's still giving out these medicines that cause issues. you know, the morphines and things like that. Yet we haven't legalized. Yeah, medicine, exactly, age 7 medicines. I thought we were moving in the right direction to legalize marijuana, but we're not. We're not. The problem is Cuomo's Democrat, but the rest of New York isn't. So, as in the congressmen and the senators, you know, the policemen don't want it. The courts don't want it. It's decriminalized, so I guess it's a start. Well, it's a decent home, or it's like a roof for now. I probably won't. I'm probably I'll be staying in this apartment maybe another year or two, and then I'm leaving New York because I just can't live like this anymore. Although Florida's not really that much. You're not really in a better place, but maybe in 2 years they will be. I don't know. Maybe they'll get smart down there and vote that guy out. Maybe they'll vote that guy out with this mess. I don't know. All I could do. Yeah, there you go. See, Florida has legal weed, so I can go down there and smoke weed and be happy. That's interesting. Florida's a predominantly Republican state, so maybe Republicans aren't against marijuana. Maybe not all of them. Maybe they see the need in it. They want to lock up other criminals, I guess. I don't know. It's decriminalized here. It's just a field ticket, but, you know, even then it shouldn't even have that. No, I don't think we're close to legalizing marijuana. I think it got put to the side burner because of COVID. Well, it was up for you know, vote, and then like I said, it was up for vote, and then what happened was, like I said, the Long Island was the one that didn't want it. Suffolk and Nassau County, their legislators didn't want it. You know, like I said, the cops don't want it, the courts don't want it. We're a very big Long Island has a very big drug rehab program. You know, what are parents going to do? Oh my gosh, we can't lock up our 16-year-old son for smoking weed now if you legalize it, you know, that kind of sort of thing. And then, you know, the cops, the courts, it's a big money-making business. And let's not forget, the medical people, the doctors lose big money because then they, you know, we might cure some diseases around here. So that's a problem, you know. Maybe mental illness might be a much better. You never know. But anyway, so we're going to move on from that because, you know, I don't know how long I'll be live tonight. I was thinking about an hour, but if you know, if things get fun, then maybe we'll go longer. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, these are the sad ones, huh? Oh, this is interesting. Oh. No, these look too sad. We don't want to read sad things. No, no, no. Oh, here are the funny ones. Okay. Here we go. On love bugs, dead and alive. What's a love bug? Yeah, exactly, Mona. Exactly. Yep. Yeah. We, and the harder ones are the ones that come from medical people. Let's not forget that. You know, you got your pain medicines. Those are a problem. I mean, half of these, well, half is me being nice. The majority of mental health related drugs are narcotics, and they destroy people's minds and their medical. I mean, for me, I had lots of medical problems because of all these lovely mental health drugs that maybe I didn't really need. Find other ways to treat mental illness. Stop drugging up people. That's my thoughts on it. Okay, so on love bugs, dead and alive. All right, dear Abby, is there anything in insecticides that could excite a man? Jeez. Is this lady all threatening to poison her man with bug spray? Oh, Lord. Arthur is 55. Yep. Oh, I got you, Mona. Yep. Just the age most men start to slow down, but he's still going strong. He gets especially aroused right after he sprays our property for bugs. I noticed it last year when we moved into this house. We had ants and roaches. You bought a house with the ants and roaches in it? Ew. I wouldn't do that. Even if I got mice in this one. Although Florida might be more fun. They might have some other than ants and roaches and mice in there. I don't know. What does Florida got? They got little snakes and stuff. Or you probably got it worse over there, Mona, with the wild animals. And right after Arthur sprayed, he started looking for me. I would get so passionate that he didn't care if I did my housework or even cooked. Sounds like this guy found the fountain of youth. Why is she complaining? On weekends, he sprays sometimes 2 and 3 times a day. It's really getting me down. This book has a lot of ladies complaining about lack of or too much. Oh, here we go. We live in Florida. I like being single, so I don't know if I want to move to a place where men are spraying bug spray and wanting to hump things. What brand of bug bomb will kill the bugs down here without bringing out my husband's manhood so strong? He uses Raid. Oh, well, there you go. TNT and Ritterbug, and they all have the same effect on him. The brands don't affect him. The brands that don't affect him don't have any effect on the bugs either. Please help me. Well, if that's not a sign of problems with these sprays, I don't know what is. Raid is a terrible company. That stuff is loaded with stuff. Oh, really, Neo? Ah, I didn't know that. Well, all I could say is Raid is a terrible company. They put all kinds of crap in there. When I was in school to work with animals there, I took that. Not all veterinary programs offer animal rights and welfare. Mine just so happened to do so, and Raid, this company is so terrible. Like, the reason they test their product on animals is not because they care about you or something that's going to happen about you. They're worried about you suing if your 3-year-old son were to gargle some of that Raid. Oh, the boys' high school. Oh, so who knows what kind of chemical crap is in the bug spray. So dear Abby says, my chemical experts knew of nothing in any brand of insecticide that would rejuvenate the wanting desire of a man. I told Tired if there were, we'd have a lot more dead bugs, livelier husbands and tired wives. Wow. And here's the other thing is, when you're spraying all these bugs with these chemicals, you got to remember the natural animals that would eat these things are now going to eat this spray, and now you're harming, the wildlife on top of the bugs. So maybe you may want to rethink about that. I don't know. Let's see. Here we go. Some people don't have a problem, but they do. Okay. So, dear Abby, while driving through a small city, yeah, that's why I try to stick to natural products. No, you're right about that, age 7. Chemicals are not the solution in any way, shape, or form. That's why I buy things from my home and from my body, as natural as possible. Anything that's tested on animals is garbage. You don't want to put that in your system, or in your home, because somewhere along the line, it's really harmful. Medicine, too. Did y'all hear about what they put in that treatment that they gave to you know who? That's a little scary, ain't it? Yeah, the natural ones are better. I like Mrs. Myers. I mean, I do have Fabuloso right now. You know, I do get it from the dollar store. It's not, that one's not natural, but I do prefer Mrs. Meyer's. You know, I got what was on sale, but I generally use Mrs. Meyer's for big jobs and things like that. I don't even use bleach. I won't use bleach. Well, hopefully this won't get me into too much trouble talking about it. But I don't know how truthful this is, and maybe y'all want to enlighten me on this, but supposedly the treatment that, you know, the president over there, and I'm using that term very lightly because I'm not saying I support or don't support because it's YouTube, and you don't want thumbsy downsies or trolls. But supposedly the treatment that he received for COVID had something that he's against in it. It has to do with pro-life. Supposedly the treatment has cells from that. I could be wrong. I'm not a medical person, just what the articles are saying. I mean, I would hope that's not true. And I kind of would hope that, you know, if you're going to be a pro-life person, that you look into, you know, what kind of stuff that they're giving you at the very least. You know, I don't know. It's possible. I mean, right. That's probably true, H7. That's probably true. I mean, I'm not saying I'm pro-life or pro-choice. I mean, I'm pro-mind my own goddamn business. That's how I look at life. And, you know, what you do in your life, if it doesn't affect me, I got too much shit to do to care. You know what I mean? You know, you want to be pro-life? Okay. You want to be pro-choice? Not my problem. I don't care. You don't want abortion? Don't get one. I don't know. And it's not my business. I got my own kids to worry about, and I've been through, you know, I could tell you the alternative to Schmorshmans is not, it's not an easy thing to do, and, you know, aftercare from adoption is garbage in this country. So, you know, they don't offer any therapies or, you know, help to women who place children up for adoption. So I don't know what to say, but in regards to, I hope that's not true though. That's kind of disgusting, isn't it? It's an anti-aging therapy. I mean, the stuff that they put in Trump's medicine there? That's disgusting. Oh, stem cells. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say if that's true. So what is it? We're pro-life until we're pro-life until, you know, until it's, you know, convenient. I mean, I just want to say this. Like I said, I'm pro-mind my business. It's just, you know, it's just, oh, a form of vampirism. Yeah. I mean, I'm just pro-mind my business. You know, you believe what you believe, and I believe what I believe, and I'm not going to go there, but I just wanted to say this, and I know I'm like a buck short and a minute late on this conversation, but I just want to, you know, say that, you know, Chrissy Teigen, yeah, isn't that like from like a movie or something? Oh, wasn't that? Oh, you know what that's from? Remember American Horror Story, the best season ever, The Coven? You know, the lady from that horrible racist lady in there. She was doing that with her slaves. I see what you mean there. She put the blood of her slaves on her face. I wonder if that's supposedly a true story there too. Ew. RH7, The Coven was the best season ever. They actually brought Stevie Nicks was on that season. Yeah, it was great. Fabulous. Rumor has it they may make a Coven part 2. But I just want to say this, you know, I mean, like I said, no matter what side you're on, you know, pro-life or pro-choice, but attacking a pregnant woman, well, that's going to be the gist of all shows at this point, Heather. They can't, we'll be lucky if we get anything this year. I do believe I do believe I saw a taxi board when I was in Manhattan that said that Miss Maisel's coming out December 6th. But anytime I look it up, what are you doing over here? Eh? This isn't a sleep stream, Frankie. We're not allowed to do that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're not allowed to have sleep streams, Frankie. That's not allowed. Or The Bachelorette. That must be pre-recorded. Hey, Adelaide. I like the one I like the show on Netflix better. What was that called? They're actually filming another season of that too. That was pretty cool. Jamie told me to watch that. They had The Circle. That was pretty cool. I like that. And then there was the dating one on Netflix. That was really cool too. Netflix is really coming out with some good stuff. Did y'all see Ratchet? That was some good stuff right there. And supposedly they're the same director of Nurse Ratched is the same director for American Horror Story, and he just got he was just asked to direct. Oh no, Netflix. I don't have cable, so I guess we're both at a loss. They're supposed to be the director of American Horror Story and Nurse Ratched will be directing a TV show on Jeffrey Dahmer. Sounds kind of cool, I guess, you know. I mean, if you can give some insight to that creepo, sure, why not? I mean, we need something to watch. I mean, I'm not sure if watching TV shows on serial killers while we're all stuck inside is a good idea. But hey, I mean, what are y'all gonna? I'm curious. What are y'all gonna do about the Halloween? You know, we're gonna be here for a while. I think. I feel like I just want to talk to y'all for a while. Jamie's not gonna be going live tonight because she's, you know, going out and about. The lovebirds are having you know, a little fun there. So yeah, she's here. Yeah, she thinks this is a sleep stream. Frankie, that's not a sleep stream. Can't do that. You're gonna get me in trouble. Eh? She don't care. But I'm just curious, what are y'all gonna do about Halloween? I know some areas have banned it. We have not. I'm shocked. I'm very shocked that we didn't, because we were the worst. We were like the epicenter of this problem. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's exactly it. I had thought about it for Jacob's sake, but, you know, the problem is, you know, with trick-or-treating, I mean, it's hard to say no, you know, because these kids, you know, have been stuck inside, and there's a lot of, like, disappointment and things like that. But in regards to trick-or-treating, the problem with that is, before all of this, we would check our kids' candy for the things we can see. You know, we look for razor blades and, you know, needles and things like that in the candy. You can't check the candy for COVID. You can't. And the problem is you'd have to wipe down every single piece, you know, and then how are you going to hand it out? Yeah, they do have some good cooking shows. It is. The first episode is up. Yeah. But so yeah, that's the issue is that what are you going to do? Sit there, you know, wipe down every piece of candy? You're going to have to, you know, people are going to hand it out. Oh, really? They're handing out candy? Yeah, there's no candy here. No, it's not a good idea. I mean, it's a to each their own kind of thing, but we're not. Well, we are, but I'm not going. My block doesn't have neighbors. I don't have neighbors, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, true, H7, true. I don't know. I'm taking this stuff very seriously because I've known too many people get sick and die from it. I mean, I think this is a population control situation, if you ask me. If you want to talk about conspiracies, we could do that outside of YouTube. But I think this is not an accident. And I don't think this is from bats either. I really don't. Where are you going? Really? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, huh? Well, we usually do celebrate it, but, I mean, this isn't the first, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hi there. We do celebrate it here. It wouldn't be the first time that, yeah, something. You can't have coffee, Frankie. There's no snacks up there. Just coffee. You know, Halloween is a big thing here, but, you know, it's cool. It's okay. But, you know, it wouldn't be the first time Halloween would have been canceled, you know, for us here. When Hurricane Sandy hit, it was canceled. Like, flat out, the cops were outside. If you went out, you were getting a ticket. I mean, we had no lights, and there were trees down everywhere, so I guess that's one way of doing that. But it's not safe. You know, like I said, you know, we're going to go home, wipe down every piece of candy. If you're handing out candy, how are you going to do that safely? You know, first of all, just because you wear, you know, a Halloween mask, that's great. If you wear a Halloween, she's a girl. Yeah, she's a sassy girl. Yep, she's got a pink collar. I don't want to show the collar because then I'll get doxxed. But but yeah, so you know, what are you gonna do? You're handing out candy. You know, you have to. If you wear gloves, you have to change them every time a group of kids come along. You know, you put it in a bowl. What are you gonna do? Sanitize the bowl? You're gonna have to empty out the bowl. Forget it. You know, it's too much. It's going to be too much. And then, you know, if, you know, you have to wear a mask. Apparently you have to wear a face mask under the Halloween mask, because the Halloween mask, you could still, you know, I kind of thought that Halloween was going to be the safest, you know, idea, because you have to wear a mask, but they're saying the Halloween ones aren't enough. I mean, the downside this year is Halloween is on a Saturday. So, that's a bit of a disappointment, but, yeah, we're not gonna partake in it. I don't live on a block where, you know, every day is Halloween with COVID. Yeah, basically H7, basically. And candy is something they got plenty of in the store, so you don't have to worry about, you know, a shortage of that. But yeah, it's just, I don't live on a block where, you know, there's kids that are going to come down and knock on my door anyway. So I'll just get my kids like a bag of candy from Walmart, and then we'll just, you know, order some dinner and stay in, because it's literally all we could do. You know, if my kids weren't home, I'd go live on Halloween. But I don't know. Maybe not. With COPA and things like that, you can't go live when there's children home, because then you get in, you know, troubles and stuff. But yeah, so that is a shame. I mean, it sucks. You know, New York is closed. You know, I mean, we have a current issue. You guys gonna get costumes? Still, we have some. You know, we could sit inside on them. Trying to think here. Oh, Monday's my birthday, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna go live Monday and Tuesday, but I will definitely be going live Monday, maybe at 9. Go for like an hour or two. Not sure, but yeah, but you are just too heavy to be doing that. Let me shake your paw. I have to go take her to a grooming shop to get her nails cut. So, yeah. So I don't know what to say about Halloween. I mean, it's a to each their own kind of situation. I mean, Netflix has plenty of cool things. Hulu probably has, I think Hulu has Huluween. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with it. I don't know if I told you guys, I was just at 7-Eleven. I actually haven't been to 7-Eleven since, because we walked in the other day, and the person, the customer walks in, goes shopping without a mask, gets to the register, and buys a mask at the register. So I guess it's their way of not getting in trouble. You know, kind of not a good idea. Just a thought. But yeah, that's the way it is. So, and if you don't want to wear a mask, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm not bragging about telling people what to do. We just will go through this a lot longer. The longer you don't want to listen, you know. It's just easier to get through this. Just do what they say and get it over with. I'm over this stupid stuff. I mean, like I said, New York City is closed. Broadway's closed till May. The House of Opera, the Metropolitan House of Opera, closed till September 2021. I mean, it is what it is. You could, yeah. Well, the only thing with that is, though, Mona, is that, you know, in that case, with that is, you still have to you have to go to the store, buy the bag of candy, open the candy, and then you put it in the plastic bag, and then, you know, you got a bunch of kids coming here, and, you know, you got to hand it to them. You don't know. Nobody really knows who has what. In my town, let me tell you, the school here has closed 3 times in a week due to somebody testing positive. I said it was going to happen, and I know I'm touching my face, but I'm home, and, you know, I'm clean. So, you know, I think at this rate, it's just best to find some way to enjoy the festivities without doing it in public, if you can. You know, I understand that really sucks for the kids. The kids are getting really shafted this year with this whole mess. You know, they're getting really screwed over, and it's the adults are screwing them out of everything, because the adults are the ones not setting a good example by listening to what we got to do to just move past this, you know. We had a kid in here on Long Island who you know, the schools right now are on hybrid. The schools here are doing hybrids. So what the hybrid learning is there's two groups. One group goes 2 days, and the other group goes the other 2 days. And then there's, like my kids, I don't feel comfortable sending them to school because I have me, who, you know, am a risk, and I have my parents who are a risk, so I'm doing full-on 5-day-a-week virtual. So, you know, ew, I have gray hairs again, and my birthday's on Monday. I'm going to be 35, and I sure as hell look it, huh? My hair. Maybe in November I'll have to get my hair done or something. I don't know. I don't really like going to hair salons, never mind, you know, COVID. But, I don't know my neighbors, so I wouldn't know and I wouldn't care. I live in a very Republican neighborhood, and I try to avoid my neighbors at all cost. But we just had a kid that on the first day of school decided that he wants to go 5 days, but can't go 5 days. Can't go 5 days, and he got expelled for the whole year by not following the rules. Could you imagine that? He's a sophomore. I think he was a sophomore. Oh yeah. Looking. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look at that. You got face skin. Yeah. Okay, Franks. Okay. Okay. All right. Yep. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, gotta follow the rules. Imagine getting expelled as a sophomore. You know, that basically ruined your career. I mean, what college or job is gonna let you in for not wanting to follow a simple rule? Anyways, so let's see here. We'll do a couple more of these, and then maybe we'll end this early. I don't know. So here we go. Dear Abby, while driving through a small city in upstate New York, I became ill, and a doctor hospitalized me for 15 days. At least, upstate New York's a nice area. I was in this semi-private room and had a roommate. Well, semi-private would mean you would have a roommate. My first roomie was a 10-year-old kid who watched TV around the clock. I was trapped in an oxygen tent and almost lost my mind. Why would a hospital put a kid in an adult? I wouldn't feel, as a parent, I wouldn't want my kids in a room with an adult in a hospital. You know what kind of creepos are in there. My next roomie was brought into my room at 3 a.m. He had a snootful and missed a curve at 70 miles. Yeah, well, we do our best, Mona. There's a lot of people out there who just don't want to. That's the one thing I could say about New York City is that they're doing very well with the mask. New York City's doing a really good job with the mask. I don't know why the rest of us just... They're probably really tired of it and losing a lot of business. A snootful and missed a curve at 70 miles an hour. His wife tore in, hysterical, and proceeded to chew him out. She called him some interesting names. So high right now? Hey, sounds like a plan there, H7. Proceeded to chew him out. She called him some interesting names. Immediately repented. Then stood outside the door and cried for 2 hours while her mother gave her the old I told you so routine. Why is this person even writing this letter in the first place? Like, you're in the hospital. It's not a hotel. You're not a hotel. You have to share. Why are you judging everybody else? I bet you they thought you were a class act roommate, too. The afternoon, about 500 relatives came to visit him. At least a dozen of them pulled out cigarettes. Yeah. Yep. Oh, thanks, Mona. I'll be going live that night for a couple hours. Yeah, I will. Yep. Cigarettes. Oh, this must be when you were allowed to smoke in a hospital. And we're just about to light up when they were calmly told that the guy in the other bed was on oxygen. Oh yeah, oxygen's very flammable. I kept expecting to be blown to bits any minute. Well, after they... Seriously? Wow. After they left, his wife sat on his bed and cried for another 2 hours. By this time, I was begging the nurses to put me in a morgue. Yeah, because you're the lovely roommate, right? So I could get some rest. Yeah, you'll get rest over there, all right. Somehow, I got well enough to go home. Thanks for letting me get this off my chest, Abby. I had to tell somebody or burst. Stanley from Albany. You seem like a very rude person to be sitting there and judging other people. Right, Frankie? You're in a hospital. It's not a hotel. You're supposed to just get there and get well. You know, you don't get your own space. You're not a celebrity. And even then, I think that's pretty rude of celebrities to think that the hospital is a hotel and they get priority. I was just hearing something recently that the hospitals here, if oh, Jesus, Frankie. Oh, dear God, Mother of Christ. But the hospitals here are allowing expectant mothers, privileged ones, that the ones who have money can pay for a private room because they don't want to share right now. That's never been offered before that I'm aware of, but now I guess because everything going on, I mean, I just can't imagine why anybody would want to bring a child into this world right now. It seems like a very bad time. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't want to judge anybody in their and what they want to do with their life, but I don't know. Is now even a really good time to even be considering this? What kind of world are your children going to be coming into? 2021 will be better. Well, I guess it depends on what happens November 3rd, right, H7? I don't know. I hope it'll be better. I hope this stuff goes away soon. Yeah, I think so, H7. I agree with you there. I hope he wins. I really do. I've already casted my ballot. I wasn't gonna say who I voted for, but I'm sorry, but I can't do this anymore. I'm afraid. I couldn't vote in person because I tell you, I live in a town where it would be very unsafe for me to vote in person because I have to go by myself with the older kid, and I don't feel safe. The Proud Boys, they're here in New York too. I dropped mine off. Nope. You're right. I don't trust the USPS either. They lose my packages all the damn time. But yeah, no, you just drop it off. You could start early voting on the 24th. Well, the only thing is, make sure you follow all the directions on your ballot, because supposedly there's like all kinds of ways that they're rejecting the ballots too. It's crazy. I guess oops. I guess T. Rump is really afraid to lose. They're making all kinds of rules about that's pretty cool, about the ballot, and supposedly your signature has to look exactly like it did. That's nice. Cool. Very nice. It has to look exactly like it did on the license that you use to register. If it looks different than that, then they'll reject it. If it says you have to use a black pen, but you use a blue one by accident, that could get your ballot rejected. I don't know. I sent mine in, but I may just go and do it anyways. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Mona. Yeah. We're definitely living in a crazy place. I mean, I don't really know. I can't really tell you if either side is really better than the other. I mean, I'm tired of this whole, lesser of the two evils, but we're just so down the crapshoot right now. I don't know what to say anymore. It's just so bad. We're so bad. I didn't think life could get this bad. And I've been through a lot in my life. I mean, at least the stuff in my life, I can kind of control parts of it. This, we have no control of whatever happens. We got a lot going on here. It's sad. It truly is sad. I mean, the thing is, we can't even have different opinions than somebody else without getting beat up now. Like I said, I was going to get the Jeffree Star mystery box. But, now that he's being accused of sexual assault, I can't buy that, and I can't put it on my channel either. As a victim of sexual assault, I can't put that on my channel. I can't give this guy my money anymore. And I've always really liked Jeffree Star. I mean, last year I did a whole week of Jeffree Star. This year I can't do that because, Jesus, Frankie, I don't want to offend people either. And I know somebody recently said that, being PC is like censorship. I mean, the thing is, being PC and censorship is really, I don't believe in censorship, but I don't believe in offending people purposely for my own, because I'm an idiot or an asshole or whatever. Kindness is free. If it offends people and they're telling you it offends them, why are you getting offended back? Hi, Dee Dee. Yeah. Oh gosh, this dog. But that's exactly it, is that, if somebody's saying that they're getting offended and you're getting upset because they're getting offended, that means you're offended. Not that, you're offended because you're in the wrong. It's really just better to not offend others. People ask you to stop doing that. Stop doing it. Stop saying those things, you know? It's not that hard. I support... Aw, thank you, Dee Dee. You're so sweet. My lovies. Oh, thank you so much, Sunny's sister, Dee Dee. I can't wait to come out one day to visit you. That's a cute little puppy, huh? Oh, those were cute. Oh, thank you, Miss Dee Dee. Yeah, we voted by mail here. I took mine to, like I said, I took mine to the post office itself, and then, you know, you drop it off. I don't know what you're gonna do. We're really in a, we're stuck. We're definitely stuck. We're stuck, man. Like I said, I may just go vote in person to make sure it sticks. I don't know. No, my luck, mine got lost or rejected, so I guess it won't be the worst case scenario. You know, I don't really like to talk politics on my channel because it's a slippery slope, you know. But, you know, it just, we need something. I mean, look, we don't even know what the hell. Yeah, they're turning voting into a joke. They're what was it they said that Virginia, one of the voting places, the wires got cut by accident. Sure they did. I don't know. This whole thing is a joke. Like I said, I'm tired of the lesser of the two evils thing. I mean, we already got robbed out of voting for, you know, which Democrat we wanted to push forward. Everybody dropped out so Joe could win and could go up against Trump. Same thing happened the last time. Really, I mean, we had a choice between Hillary and Grandpa Bernie. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what this is gonna turn into. Plus, you got the Proud Boys saying that they're gonna come after us if Trump loses. We're in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation here. That's why some people can't vote in person because, like I said, I'm a single lady. What am I gonna do? If I get to the polls, and you know, I'm gonna have the big one with me, and you know. Oh well, I don't know. You know who? Well, he can't run for the states, but I think who would be really great as president is Arnold Schwarzenegger. He did a really great job in California. I think he should. I think Henry Rollins, oh, that actor from Sons of Anarchy, Dee Dee. I think Schwarzenegger might be good. You know, he did a pretty decent job in California. I mean, I know we shouldn't really pick celebrities, but you know, I mean, they're people too, just with fancy titles. I mean, Trump was a celebrity too, not a very good one, but he was one. Oh, Black Flag. Okay, gotcha. I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio should be head of the EPA or some kind of environmental thing. Cool idea, Dee Dee. I don't know. I think that we just need someone new. Somebody totally different. Last go round, I had a friend who was running, a third party candidate. I was a vegan back then, so I didn't have a problem, you know, voting for the Humane Party's candidate. Snoop might be a good. He might be a good. You know, I think Snoop might be good at something. They should give him some kind of a job. Maybe he could be in charge of I don't know, something, food stuff. I don't know. You know, did you ever see Snoop's video about the hot dogs? Yeah, maybe Snoop could be in charge of the FDA and stop with the Monsanto and this Frankenfood garbage, you know? Yeah, exactly, Brian. That's another problem. I'm with you on that one, Brian. I'm with you. I'm with you that, yeah. I'm on SSD myself. I mean, my mom told me, oh, well, he gave you a raise this year. Yeah, he gave us a raise, but he's probably going to take it away. I mean, Are we ever going to see another stimulus check? You heard what he said. We can't have one unless he wins. Are you trying to tell us something here? If he loses, we don't get another stimulus? I mean, now's a great time to give us one because Christmas is coming. The stores are hurting. And we got kids that are going to be really sad this year when they get nothing under the Christmas tree. You know. Yeah, he does. I was watching a video. I forget his name. His name is Steven. He does a lot of videos here on YouTube on that. Steven Gardner, I think, is his last name is Garders. You guys watch him? He's a really good channel to watch in regards to stimulus. He does a daily video on what's going on with their stimulus. He was saying that when they issued the last stimulus, they held back a couple of $1 billion, and it's just sitting there. I guess it was PPE money, for the small businesses. So I guess all the businesses, got what they needed, and there's a lot of money left. So, they do have money set aside for ridiculousness, and they could use that to give us another stimulus, and they could do a little better than $1,200. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, Christmas is coming. Yeah, I hear it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Dee Dee. The Christmas is coming. These stores are having troubles. I mean, it only makes sense to give us one. We could pump that money back into the stores for the holidays. I mean, Amazon monthly payments would be great, H7. Absolutely. I mean, and the thing is, stimulus money has nothing to do with, income, so it wouldn't affect our Social Security payments. That's why we were allowed to have it. I never got the money for my kids. I never got the 1K. I don't know what happened with that, but it is what it is. But I mean, I did get the 1,200. I mean, I got some things I could really use that on. Like I said, the holidays are coming. We could pump that money back into the stores for the holidays. I mean, it seems like that would make sense. I mean, they're saying it's Nancy Pelosi who's not being reasonable. I don't know. I think they're all non-reasonable. Yeah, I didn't get my kids credit at all. I don't know. See, here with that is that there is a possibility that when we were able to go online and claim it, that the kid's dad might have got there first and took it. But which is stupid because I filed my taxes and I claimed the kids on my taxes because I have, residential custody, and I, just because he pays child support, he had no right to that. I paid taxes and I claimed my taxes. So I don't know how they mistakenly gave it to him if that's what the case is. Is there anyone at the IRS? Maybe I should finally give it a call and see what I can do about that. Because something seems wrong here. That seems kind of illegal, don't it? Oh, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to go for the night. Yeah, I know. Oh, you're having the same problem, Mona? Well, anyways, guys, I'm going to go for the night because I have a kid that's got virtual learning tomorrow. But I do have a video premiering tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And I have another video premiering on Friday at 3 o'clock. I premiere now every Wednesday and Friday at 3. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 3. Remember, kindness is free. Spread that, not cooties. Wear your mask and socially distance. And if that offends you, I don't know what to tell you, but too bad. Night, Dee Dee. Night, everybody. Thank you so much, Miss Dee Dee. I'll see you guys later.